very warm greetings to all my dear students. In this video, we are going to see how to solve IDFT problem using FFT algorithm. Okay, this can be called as IDFT using FFT or IFFT. Okay, whereas in DFT using FFT algorithm, we will be given with x of n value and we need to find out the frequency components, that is x of k value. But here we will be given with x of k value, we need to find out x of n value. Okay. So we have two methods in this. First we will see the first method, which is direct method of computation. Here I have written DFT formula. X of k is equal to summation n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n w n par n k, where k varies from 0 to n minus 1. An IDFT formula, x of n is equal to 1 by n summation k equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k w n par minus n k, where n value varies from 0 to n minus 1. Here in DFT we will be having e power minus j 2 pi n k divided by n. We have considered that as w n par n k. But in IDFT we will be having e power j 2 pi n k divided by n. That's why I have changed the sign here, w n par minus n k. Okay, we will see how to solve the middle factor values. W8 power minus 0. Here W8 power minus is nothing but e power j 2 pi divided by n. Here I am considering n as 8 point DFT and we are substituting 0. So e power 0 is 1. And W8 power minus 1 e power j 2 pi divided by 8 into 1 e power j. If you simplify you will be getting pi by 4. So e power pi by 4 is cos pi by 4 plus j sin pi by 4. The value of cos pi by 4 is 0.707 plus j sin pi by 4 is 0.707. Whereas in DFT using FFT we will be having minus sign here. Okay. So next one, W8 power minus 2 e power j 2 pi divided by 8 into 2. So if you simplify you will be getting e power j pi by 2. So cos pi by 2 plus j sin pi by 2 gives you plus j. Next one, W8 power minus 3, which is equal to e power j 2 pi into 3 divided by 8. If you simplify you will be getting e power j 3 pi by 4. So I am expanding, cos 3 pi by 4 plus j sin 3 pi by 4 gives you minus 0.707 plus j 0.707. So we are going to use this in solving the problem IDFT using FFT method. Okay, we will see the general flow graph of DIT FFT and DIF FFT for IDFT problems. In DIT FFT, your input will be in bit reversed order and output will be in natural order, normal order. Okay, first stage is 2-point DFT and second stage is 4-point DFT and third stage is 8-point DFT. Okay, so here look at the middle factor value. We have minus here, W8 power minus 0 in the second half of the sequence, and here W8 power minus 0 and W8 power minus 2, and here in final stage W8 power minus 0 which is 1, W8 power minus 1 which is 0.707 plus j 0.707, W8 power minus 2 which is plus j, W8 power minus 3 which is minus 0.707 plus j 0.707. Okay, and the output side you have to multiply the output with 1 by n. 1 by n. Here n is 8, so I have written 1 by 8 at the output side. Why? Because in the IDFT problem itself we will be having 1 by n factor. So after computation you are going to multiply the output by 1 by 8. So only two things you have to notify in IDFT using DIT. First one is middle factor values and second one is final output should be multiplied with 1 by n factor. Okay, that's it. This one, DIF FFT algorithm. Here in first stage we will be having 8-point DFT and second stage we will be having 4-point DFT and third stage we will be having 2-point DFT. So here output side will be having bit reversed order Okay, and in input side we'll be having natural order, normal order. Okay, so in first stage, first we'll be having butterfly structure and followed by the multiplication in DIF FFT algorithm. Same way here you have to change the sign of twin factor value and you have to multiply the output by 1 by n factor. So here I am writing 1 by 8 for x of 1, 1 by 8, for x of 5, 1 by 8, for x of 3, 1 by 8 and also for x of 7, 1 by 8. Okay, that's it. So this is the difference between IDFT using FFT and also DFT using FFT algorithm. I hope you have gotten clear idea about how to solve the problem using IDFT method. Yes, thank you. See you in the next video.